is I, Michael Brody, with another round of fun, frolic, and entertainment right here for you on Mind Sight Hypnosis. Where's the crowd? Oh, there they are. Took them long enough. I don't understand these things. I tell you, you pay them off, and they just don't do it at the right time, do that. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. I understand. Thank you very much. I appreciate the crowd. Okay, calm down. Thank you very much. They're goofy, crazy people tonight. It is March 17th. It is St. Patrick's Day. Hope you're wearing green. Hope everybody's having a lot of fun. Hope the luck of the Irish is with you. My name is Michael Brody, and I am here on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. And if you are a first timer and you are here, please tune in, say hello to me. Joseph is in the house. He is applauding right now. I see him. Thank you very much, Joe. It's wonderful to see you. And of course, my sissy poo Felicia is in the house. And of course, I'm not supposed to call her Felicia, or I'm not supposed to call her sissy poo, but that's the way it works. Anyways, I hope everybody is doing well right here on a Tuesday. Now, just so you guys know, we went to Tuesday just for a little bit, only because of some of the shows that I was doing, some of the plays that I was doing. That sweater doesn't look green. Joseph, you have to adjust your. Joseph says my sweater doesn't look green. Joseph, just so you know, you're going to have to adjust your color because it really is green. It is green. Could be because of the lights. I am not sure, but it is definitely a green sweater. Anyway, I wanted you guys to know that normally I'm on Mondays at 7 p.m. But right now I am on. Oh, Watcher of the Courts is here. Yes, hello, good to see you. Hope everything is well. I just saw you earlier. Anyways, we will be back on Mondays. We will be back on Mondays very, very soon. And I believe actually it will be in about a month from now. About a month from now, we'll be going back to Mondays and having a blast on Mondays. So once again, if you are in the room on Facebook Live or on YouTube Live, please just make sure you say hello and who you are and all that fun stuff, because everybody has famous different signatures and stuff like that. So, what's going on in the Hypno News? That's my intro to Hypno News. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me see if I can get an intro here. Is there an intro to Hypno News? It is in here somewhere. Where's the intro to Hypno News? This must be it right here. Sure, we'll go there. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hypno News. I will be your anchor, your Hypno anchor, Michael Brody, live with the information that you have always wanted to know. So, that's right, and welcome to Hypno News. What's going on in Hypno News? Well, I just did a fantastic college recruitment for entertainment around 19 colleges, and it happened in Cleveland, Ohio. Had a fantastic time over there doing a show for college students, and was just invited to Alma College, and I'm going to do that also. So we are in the college market right now, and in about a month from now, maybe a month or two from now, we'll be in the high school all-night parties and after prom parties. Looks like it will be ready to go. That's thank you. I'm glad you like my jingle for my news. I'm just making this up as I go. Let's see what this one is. This is called No, that is not Hypno News. What? Doesn't sound anything like Hypno News at all. On the other hand, yeah, let's go back here. Hypno News definitely sounds like Hypno News. What's going on for in case you were curious about Aisha, which most people aren't. But what is Aisha? Aisha is the International Stage Hypnotist Association, which I am part of, and a few other couple hundred people around the United States and the world are a part of. And they are we're every Tuesdays they have special things that go on for their members. So if you are not a member of Aisha yet, you should become a member, because every Tuesday at 12 noon, there is always something very, very interesting to check out, whether it is happy hour or whether it is Imagination Station or Backstage with Brody or Business with Jesse. It is a lot of fun. So make sure you check that out. You can find that on Facebook, and you can find me on Facebook also. You could under America's Fastest Hypnotist. You could also find me on my website, Michael Brody Hypnotist, michaelbrodyhypnotist.com. Ever want to check something like that out? But today we were talking about with Backstage with Brody, which is another podcast I do. We're talking about susceptibility tests and yes set. So here's my question to you: how many of you out there listening? And I see we have 5 people right now listening. Not necessarily 5 people talking to me, but we definitely have 5 people listening. Um, uh, how many of you out there love hypnosis? If that is true, please put yes in your comments. If you like hypnosis, and also please put yes. And if you also like to learn more about hypnosis, please put yes in your comments. And if you are a person who finds hypnosis incredibly interesting, put yes in your comments of hypnosis. And you're going to find that as I'm doing this, you notice that I'm starting a yes set. You can also say that I'm working with compliance. That I would like everybody to listen and everybody to be focused. Because here's what I would like all of you to do. In fact, I would like to even go even a little bit farther. There was Joseph. I know you were not at the Backstage with Brody, but I know Christina, you were, and Felicia, you were not. But I would like right now to see if I can get someone on with me. That means I would share something with them. Let me see if I can do that. I know I can. The question is how post to doll. There we go. Nope, not what I wanted. I'm trying to see if I can post to a specific person in the chat. Normally I can. Okay. Are we this is coming from Joseph. Are we being hypnotized into becoming yes men? Well, if you have to ask that, Joseph, then most likely yes, you are. Congratulations. But the reason why I'm saying that is because I would like to have someone else come on here, and I would like to show them susceptibility tests. Joseph, you would find this incredibly interesting, and I would love to have you up on the screen with me. If you would be interested in that, please respond yes in the comments so I can send you something. Joseph says yes. All right, Joe. So even though I'm, how do I do this? I am trying to see if I can send this to Joseph. Let me see. Wait. All right. So I normally would want to send this to one person. Okay. I love it. I love it. Not yes. Okay. Um, then I would like to see. I'm trying to look to see how I can send this to just you. Okay. So Joseph, everybody else, close your eyes. Don't close your eyes. I'm gonna send this to Joseph. Um, here we go. Here we go. Paste. Even though you're gonna see this, this is meant for Joseph. Joseph, you take this, and there it is right there. Joseph, hit that. Make sure you turn your sound down all the way, and you'll be able to hear me. And uh, you're going to come on as soon as I hear the little clink. I'll have you on, and we're going to talk about susceptibility tests, and I'm going to show you some very interesting things. So Joseph is now looking at this, and he is checking this out, and he is clinking on the site. He's turning his sound down right now, and we are going to talk about yes sets, and we're going to talk about susceptibility tests as soon as he clinks this on. While that's happening, while we're waiting for him, oh, he's here. Here he is right here. And there, whoa, look at that face. Damn, is he cute. Hey, Joseph. You there? You were there. There you are. Can you hear me? All right. I can't. There you are.
Ooh.
How you doing, Joseph? I had you. There you go.
Hi, how are you?
All right. So you are a frozen face right now. Now I got you. All right. Very good. I
Yes,
can hear
can you
you
hear me?
just fine. People hear you?
I
You what? I lost you, Joseph. Joe, I lost you. There you are.
doing good. How are you?
Okay. I'm okay. Are you hearing any kind of feedback at all? He's frozen. Yeah, I see you. Okay, Joseph, we're going to let you go because you're frozen. I'm not sure why, but we're going to let you go, okay? But I
I'm
want you
still frozen.
you're choppy. Yeah. I don't know if it's on my end or your end. So I'm gonna let you go, and I will talk to you. It's an
No,
unstable.
did everything around me, so no feedback.
Okay. All right. I will talk to you. I'm going to get you off of this, and I am going to talk to you off of this because it's an unstable and you're frozen again. So
All
I'm going to let
right.
you go. All right. So we're going to let him go. And all right, go. All right, there he's gone. All right. Take two. All right, so I'm not sure what happened there, ladies and gentlemen, but it's okay. He is frozen, but he's if it's any consideration, Christina, I didn't leave him. So there you go. Everybody's happy. He left me. All right, so we're going to talk about susceptibility tests. Why do we do susceptibility tests? Where do you find? Where do you use it? There is a fantastic hypnotist named Michael C. Anthony, and he uses a susceptibility test throughout his beginning, his pre-talk. And as he does this, the more you use this susceptibility test, the more you weed out the people who are literally there to be who are more susceptible, who are more compliant. And that is literally what you are looking for. That is the most important thing. So consequently, it's really, really, really important that here we go. I like that. That you should have a susceptibility test. And there are 3 or 4 of them that I do know of. One of them is called the magnetic fingers, which most hypnotists do, where they have their 2 fingers apart, and what usually happens is they put their hands together. They can feel their palms together. Make sure you feel your palms together, put 2 fingers out about an inch apart, look in between them. And as you look in between them, as you imagine focusing in between them, you imagine that there's a gigantic magnet on both fingers. And as there's a gigantic magnet on both fingers, feel your fingers pulling closer and closer together. Now, this works, I would say, probably about 95% of the time. If people are, that's how you weed out people who are left brain and right brain. You are obviously looking for people who are right brain to be part of your show, because they use their imagination the best. So those are the people you're looking for, right brain. So most of the time you want to use the magnetic fingers. That really works. But you're going to use it in combination with a whole bunch of different things actually makes your presentation. And this was kind of brought up at the backstage with Brody, that literally it is part of the show. In fact, not only is it part of the show, it is the show, from the beginning to the end. So it's the beginning part of the show, and the show starts even before you come on. It starts with the music, setting the scene, setting the mood of the atmosphere. That's the key to the whole thing. Once you can set the mood to the atmosphere and you can get rapport from the audience, that is how you want to do your susceptibility. It really does work very well. Um, I'm just watching what's going on here. So yes, it really does work very well. So that is in combination with a whole bunch of other things, such as one of the things that I like to do is I like to say, all right, use your imagination. Imagination is part of this whole thing, and not only is imagination part of the whole thing, but it's also finding out if you are what kind of learner you are, what kind of are you a visual learner? Are you an auditorial learner? Are you a kinesthetic learner using your hands? All these different kinds of things. If you close your eyes, everyone is an auditorial learner. You can focus on that. But here's another one: is using the okie dokie sign right behind the ear and checking the okie dokie sign and looking at the okie dokie sign and then looking back at you and putting it on your chin. And this is not your chin. This is your chin right here. So that's another one too. There's books and balloons. I have actually seen someone do books and balloons very uniquely in the ways of describing the book. It's a red book. It's a brown book. It's filled with lots of crevices and old pages, and it's very heavy. And it's 1,000-page book, and it's been there for years. And so the book cover is incredibly heavy. It's made out of wood, those kind of things. And so that's of the books and balloons. And each one added on makes your job to get people under hypnosis a lot easier. a lot easier, even though I'm not supposed to say the word under hypnosis, but into hypnosis. Those are very, very important things to know, that as you add on to each individual susceptibility test, everybody becomes compliant even more and more and more. It's almost like fractionation. Um, and in fractionation, when you open your eyes, you in fractionation, it's usually with eye fixation, and in that situation, when you focus on the muscles in your eyes, and when you open your eyes for the first time and look at and stare at something, you find your eyes getting weaker and tired and more relaxed. Your muscles around your eyes get more relaxed. When you open them up even more, they become more relaxed, and even more and more. And so when you're doing that with susceptibility tests, that's the same thing as, so you're trying to get them as compliant as possible. The more compliant you get, and that's one of the reasons why the first thing I do is, even before I start, I go into the audience and talk to them, and find out a little bit about them. So there isn't a wall between myself, the entertainer, and the audience. So there is not a wall. So they feel a little bit more comfortable, because honestly, the scariest thing for any kind of hypnotist is to go into a party or a corporate function and having them not talk to you at all about what that there is going to be a hypnotist there. So you literally are starting behind the eight ball when that happens. So the object is to establish rapport. Is to establish rapport, is to literally um, uh, get them compliant with yes sats. How many people are here to be hypnotized? Yeah. How many people have ever seen a hypnosis show? Yeah. How many people have never seen a hypnosis show but really, really want to be hypnotized? Yeah. I mean, talking really, really want to be hypnotized. Excellent. How many people have imaginations? Great. Those kind of things, and have them raise their hands. Have them establish that kind of situation. Have them do things, because the more you have them do things, that's one of the reasons why I have seen people do susceptibility tests from the audience, which is what I do, versus people coming up automatically. And I've seen a lot of hypnotists do this too, where 40 or 50 people come up on stage, and then they do the susceptibility test right from there, and they weed people out from there. I weed people out from the audience. So I can choose from even a whole bunch, even more. So it is a very unique way of doing things, and it's your depending on what you want to do and how you want to do it. It is your choice to do those different things, and to you're establishing your own kind of style, and that is important. So what I wanted to do is, I told you earlier that had I did a college showcase, and I did a college showcase, and I did a sizzle reel for this college showcase that they are now sending to all 19 schools, and that were in the Ohio. It's more Ohio, Pennsylvania. It's really around the country, but there were 19 schools there represented. So this sizzle reel is going out to them. So I wanted to show this to you. So here it is right here.
How do you make your event a memorable occasion? You can hire a hypnotist, or you can hire the most amazing hypnotist. America's Fastest Hypnotist is the #1 comedy hypnotist on everyone's mind. The most interactive show that not only showcases the volunteers, but also includes the audience in the fun. high impact, high energy show, choosing AFH is a no-brainer.
Everybody who I am. Hi. What do you like best about me? Yeah, thank you. Have you ever seen me in concert? They are, unless I've come here to see you. And I have. No, I'm not. I've come here to see you. And I would like to invite you to come to my concert backstage passes.
We really don't know because I can sing talks like we need to sing like Oklahoma.
Yeah,
Like Oklahoma.
yeah, I know. Would you like to?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there. Oh. Take a picture. Okay. Turn back to my hand. I'm all of them put together. How you doing? Good. How are you? Very good. Every step is 10 times even better now. Oh, she's crying. Or you gotta look this way. Look. She's crying. I make people cry. Hi.
Get in touch with us soon before our season fills up.
Here I am. Hey, I'm back. All right. So yeah, it is it was a very successful time. I had a great time doing that, and again, established rapport, established having fun. By the way, so next week when we it's funny. I'm writing this down as I'm doing this. But next week we will be talking about because I think it would be interesting to talk about it and see if I can get someone else on here too. That we're going to talk about uh, incentives of getting people up onto the stage, and why if we were working if you're working with a crowd of high school kids versus a crowd of college kids versus a crowd of corporate functions, all these corporate function parties and stuff like that, what's the difference and how hard is it to get people to volunteer? We're going to be talking about that, and Felicia is going to be working up on her fantastic dad jokes that she has. She's amazing. She's incredible, and she's been working on it. And she told me recently that she entered a contest, and she got first prize in the contest and won fabulous prizes. And very fortunately, there was only one person in the contest, so everything was good. It was just magic. And so, congratulations to Felicia. We will be hearing her award-winning joke that'll make everybody laugh. No, no. No, stop. That's not laughing. That's laughing. That's laughing. Yes, there you go. Much better, much better. Okay, so we will have these people. Anyways, Felicia's going to tell us some of her famous jokes, and of course, it is amazing. And we will be back next Tuesday at 7 p.m. And I hope to see everybody back at 7 p.m. You guys take care. We will talk to you another day. You guys are amazing, and we will see you next week on Mindsight Hypnosis. Toodaloo, everybody. Hasta Luigi.